The Legacy of Alag. Let's do that one. Yeah. Do I know you? No, unless I'm very much mistaken. Your famous adventure bested the Galden Empire's general, are you not? The great Drazor surrounding himself. Amazing. A more little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. Certainly is a word of truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward, not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk, a single mistake could cost you your life. But what is the danger to a storied hero such as you? A man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stand to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man named Rambrose at St. Connect's find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, await the arrival of champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Okay, let's speak with Rambrose. Don't mind if I do. I know what this question is. I wonder how last time I did this was like the original version of it. So I know they changed it like twice. Like you need to do some fates and stuff like in the original, and they removed that to you just pick up the thingies, and they also left it yet again. Don't remember what that was, but I wonder how easy it is now. Why, if it isn't Drazor surrounding himself, I was not expecting such celebrated guests. What do I have the honor of your visits? You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. While opportunity spokers must surely refer to the latest anthropographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know officers and admirer. All knowledge of this project is supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your service will, I'm certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared and incautious adventurer could very well find himself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Tal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Yeah. Alright, I thought you would say that your courage is scarcely a secret. Now, the first. Drazor, I thought it was you. What brings you to St. Connect? Don't tell me the Alliance has sent you for another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insurmountable foe, yes? No? Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. This is well, Master Garden. Our intrepid hero here caught the wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. Yes, has he? Glad to have you aboard, Drazor. You don't have the fates that hear what you volunteer for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The Sons of St. Connect are tasked with unearthing the secret of long-fallen Algan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to dwell more deeply into the civilization's mystery than ever before. Better know that, Luke. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Algan Archaeology, I invite you to recall the encounter with the ultimate weapon. The mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond what Goleman could possibly achieve. No Soul Skull simply awoke it. Mention this by the way of reminder that you have had one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. And look at it. Aren't I great? Now to the core of the matter. Here in Madonna, there stands an entire Allegan structure which have yet to be investigated. I speak of course of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the ultimate weapon and the lesser moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants of that area with utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was the thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower would be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground, but like so many other things, never better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seven Umbral era. It now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heaven. That looks some very dear bullshit. And they call it, so they need to be elemental, right? Yeah, that's the reason why you had to do the fates and stuff to get the elemental stones to deal with that barrier. We believe the tower to be a repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance guarded by a formidable defense, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The 8 sentinels, as the sons I want to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before, and a vessel that ventured too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the front door is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiate such deadly hazards, thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must need to employ service of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Drazor, but I can think of no finer man for such task. If I didn't know better, I'd say I had the taste for those deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by a powerful defense mechanism, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, and earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using crystal of corresponding element. Naturally, this crystal must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimen used by the beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Maybe show said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask of you, but we need someone to enter Beast Tribe's stronghold and liberate the perfect crystals. For the moment, I will have you focus on obtaining the 2 of the 4 we require. Pray make the Lanocea where both Saspa spawning grounds and Ugomaro mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used by the beastmen's secret rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I shall leave it to your discretion. Whatever you do, please be careful. Yeah. This is the quest where you need to do, I think it was 4 fates in total. 1 for each crystal. But thankfully, ain't a problem anymore. We can just walk up to it. Dude, and get it. The fates that drop them still exist. It's just that they don't drop those. And the spawn rate for those fates was so low, too. Alright. Yeah, so. There you go. Easy as that. Now go to L port. But yeah, I remember it was the end of Stormblood where they removed that you had to do the fates. And then again when they made it mandatory, they changed something else too. But I don't remember what that was, and it's so long since I did it myself, so I probably won't notice the difference. Go. That's easy. 2 down, 2 to go. I probably will spend like twice as long completing the fates, and I'll probably spend like the whole day waiting on them to spawn. So yeah. Thankfully, not the problem anymore. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the basement strongholds? Yeah, I got you down already. The earth and water. So these are the famed flawless crystal of the beast tribes. I've seen countless specimens from, I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. The purity is outstanding. You have done well, Drazor. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystal of fire and wind. The former lies in Sarag, in the war camp of the Amalja in Tanaland, the latter in Natland, the roost of the Ixali in the hills of Cortus. You can expect them to be closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving a word of your resounding success. Let's go to Little Alamigo then. There you go. Right in the middle. Yeah, you don't aggro me. I'm totally not 10 levels between us. Yeah. He didn't see me. He's blind on both eyes. Okay. And now for the last one. Go. Now we go back again. Oh, that was so quick. Probably spend like the whole day, or maybe tomorrow too, getting those fates, so dude, I'm so happy. So much fun. Then again, I like it when games kinda do it differently, and not just a simple kill one. The fates were fun, more fun to do. The waiting is no fun, but the quest itself was more fun. Drazor, it's good to see you. Tell me where you're able to obtain the remaining crystal from the beastman. Yes. Wonderful. With all our 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparations. I hope it did not give you the impression that we would be embarking on a journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed. Here we come to that. While the crystal you acquired are indeed flawless, they are little used to us in their present form. If they are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower defense, they must need to be cut and polished, a process which calls for a very particular set of materials. Procuring will challenge in itself. I fear, needless to say, we will be requiring your service once again. Okay. If the flawless crystal you procured for us are to retain the elemental purity during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just as well call them one substance, namely ether sand, which has 4 elemental aspect varieties. Alas, ether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials in question, the goldsmith's guild in Muldal seemed the likeliest place to purchase the quantity required. When I contacted the guildmaster, I was informed no ether sand was currently available, though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in. I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention that at this point I placed the order some time before you procured the flawless crystals. I am well aware that acquiring ether sand is small feat. Of course, I am no impatient man, but I fear the more we delay the investigation, the greater the risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment of our purchase and send you to speak directly to Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when next we meet, you will find at least one of the 4 varieties of ether sand we require. Okay, let's go to that then. Goldsmith's Guild, yes, thank you. Master Vani, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? Give me the ether sand. Yeah, but for Sons of Connor, what fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Rambros with news that we finally managed to acquire a quantity of higher aspected ether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before you can supply the other 3 varieties, but you're welcome to settle accounts for which we have now. Please speak with Jermaine over there. I do beg your pardon, it seems she's testing another customer. Come on, there must be something you can do without saying we have to rethink a whole design. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the ether sand question is already spoken for. If you like to reserve the next shipment, then I will be happy to accept funds you offered as partial payment. Partial, are you saying is enough? I'm always stretching our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without the midday meal for a year or 2. Yes, you've been too long. What brings you here? Got your eyes for something expensive, have you? Give me the ether sand. It's mine. Well, no, that's quite the money pouch. That sounds so many guild clinging together. Strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming and yet invigorating at the same time. No, you're here for the booming ether sand, aren't you? Well, I can't deny Algan Civilization's suspect was researching. The chief said he was looking into something big. We never thought to ask him, well. Well, I've been too busy tinkering with new airship design to think of much else. See? Well, I say tinkering, wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing and hands and gnashing teeth, we managed to put together a prototype of crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea when we heard that you used to corrupt a crystal on board of the Enterprise. As a matter of fact, anyway. I'll cut the long story short, I designed calls for all 4 varieties of ether sand. And that's why I can't relinquish my claim on dispatch here, even for you, lad. And we meant to usher a brand new age of technological innovation, if not by technological innovation, yeah? While I hesitate to interrupt such passionate speech, duty compels me to point out this gentleman is representing the organization that reserved the design in question, to mention nothing of the fact that his purse is considerably larger than yours. Oh. It's like that, is it? Alright, this badge is yours, I'll let you have it, but if you're going to take my sand, it's only fair you grant me a role in the project of yours. I'll take that as a yes, huh? And it's not every day you get a chance to experience the wonders of ancients. And then look, they inspire me to think another technological innovation or two. Well, that worked out fine. 3 more to go. Oh, from what you told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elemental aspirator sand as well, right? And rather than sitting on a rump waiting for a shipment that may never come, I reckon your time is better spent looking for the stuff yourself. And it's just happened I know a good place to start. They say that Northern Tanland, who very cautiously handles the earth aspect variety of either sand, which is in the process of confirming the rumor, so to speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being just the other day. Seems to be inspired by a certain adventurous heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Landland without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Fog and you shall find him poking about with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I mention her? Wedge thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him, just in case the heroic symbol turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought. Okay. Some unexpected eater. Save it, looking for a high blade, then I have to look elsewhere. After the day I had on company, I crave a squat silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. You shall not tell. I warn you, there's no steering epic, but as you ask, my employer, a little Fallon lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals with some manner of special sand. I forget what it was called, but it's apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock has been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into a bandit stronghold and set to locate the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were woken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separate from my employer. In the confusion, I not seen him since. I'm a friend of yours, I see. You best be prepared for the worst. It's just possible that poor son may yet be lost in the old Amagina Mitchell mine. I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now. Okay. Wedge, really? Couldn't do your one job? Laying in the bandit. It's the mission's fault. Kinda. I haven't seen that one. That rare mob. I think there's lunatics afoot. I got your wedge. How could I be so stupid? Sneaking into bandits' lair is just not the sort of thing I do, and I'm going to die for it. No. I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to work out there. Here we go. I'm sorry, please don't kill me. I promise I'll leave, I'll never come back. Drazor, it's really you. How did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, you know that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in process for a change to stall the eater sandwich. Because I did for a research, as it happens, I can see perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly false, but I did succeed snatching the stuff. Before I'm about to get run away, and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes, what looked like very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen eater sand is right here. I must have fallen down when I was taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. You find the eater sand in my stud? Oh, thank the gods, you're a true friend, Drazor. Hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors.